All right, everyone. Hello. A lot of things has been going on, and I noticed some things happening. Um, and I think I want to use Johnny Depp as a case study. Now, I'm not exactly a fan of Johnny Depp, but I'm aware that he's a big shot in the entertainment industry. He's well known. Don't ask me which of his movies I've watched because I don't think I've ever watched any of his movies. If I have, I can't remember. I know I did not watch Pirates of the Caribbeans. Okay? I didn't watch that, so obviously I can't say I'm a fan. I'm not a fan. But I'm not talking about him as in his career. I'm talking about him as a person, that we all have heard about and we've seen on TV and stuff. Now, this is all over the place now. So, here is a man who obviously is being abused and physically assaulted or going through physical abuse with his spouse. And no, the spouse isn't a man, is a woman. He is the man, the woman is a woman, and it's the woman doing the physical assault here to a point where he broke his finger. That is terrible. His finger, if that was the left hand, we'll be saying something else. And she probably would admit that she hit him, but she did it in self-defense. And which I think she said something to that effect. Now, they had a divorce, and she brought that up, that he was abusive and stuff. I think a lot of us already know that story. And then the man brought out a a conversation. I'm glad he had that and put it out there. And look, please, if you have a quarter of a brain cell, you would know that you would know who the abuser was and know it was not the man. It wasn't the man throwing things. It wasn't the man throwing punches. The guy was too busy blocking what you're throwing to even throw anything. What I begrudge him of is that when it was happening, the moment he happened, and this is why I'm sorry for snorting like that, and this is why I really want to talk about this. I don't want to really talk about Johnny Depp because everybody's talking about him right now, but I want to talk about him as it applies to all men who are going through abuse. Please, when it happens, report. Whether they're going to do anything about it or not, report it immediately. And frankly speaking, I think you should go beyond report. I think you should sue. Here is why I'm not a feminist. Christianity, I understand, which is why I'm a Christian. Glory be to God. I understand because there is a manual for Christianity and it's the Bible. It's clear and concise. Once you can do what is the Bible says, you're fine and you're good to go. But feminism it's beginning to sound like a cult here, and I don't want to understand it anymore. How is it that a woman does something wrong, you support her? Well, when she's being wronged, you support her. But when the woman is now, shall we say, makes a mockery out of the Me Too movement and is beginning to make it difficult for other women to be believed, then you say nothing, you do nothing. What exactly is your agenda? That's by the way. Men, please, if a woman hits you or threatens to hit you, report. The same way if a woman is being threatened, she reports. It's the same way you report. Even whether they can do anything about it or not is not the issue. Report it. It doesn't make you unmanly. You're going to have people support you. There are those, of course, who will castigate you, but those who won't support you. As for me, I don't think I'll be watching anything that Johnny Depp's current ex-wife, the woman who assaulted him, I don't think I'll be watching anything she's doing. And that is what we should be doing. We should not support. Look, those who are supporting wrong, they are not that much. Their voices are just the loudest. They are the noisiest people. That is why it seems like there are many. They are very, very noisy. They are always yelling at the top of their lungs and using every resource they have to shout down everybody else. And unfortunately, the good people, when they are being yelled at, they retreat and recoil. Let's not do that. Let's stand where we are. Let's stand our ground and not yield an inch anytime injustice is being made. Because every time we shift, where are we shifting to? When you move away from your rights, you allow somebody step into your rights. They had their own full rights and they're stepping into yours, and you are stepping back. And they keep stepping. They are trespassing on your rights, and you're stepping backwards. Where are you going to step into? Off the cliff? Stay on the boundaries of your rights and make sure that nobody crosses it. If someone crosses the boundaries of your rights, you have every right to report that person. The best thing you can do is tell the person, look, it stops here. If you move an inch into my territory, I'm reporting you for trespassing. I'm suing you for trespassing. Men have to get to that point. I understand you men have goofed. You have goofed. You have a hand in what is happening to you now, where women are now the abusive ones and they're getting away with it. You had a hand in this. And let me tell you the hand you had in this. And I want every one of us to learn from this one. Never say it is not your problem. Never say it's none of your business. When any injustice is happening around you, you address it one way or the other. You don't ignore it. It's not enough to be a good person. You have to be a how will I put it now? You have to be a goodness evangelist. You don't just be a doer. You preach it. You insist on it. When someone is being wronged, you made it clear that it's not to be done. I'll stop here for now. Maybe I'll continue in another video. Until then, stay safe and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that you can feel more updates. Shalom.